Emmy-winning writer and producer Lena Waithe's newest project is The Peculiar Patriot. The powerful one-woman show is the brainchild of acclaimed playwright, performer, and activist Liza Jessie Peterson. Take a look.
Have you accepted the challenge to constructively participate in strengthening the community and productively contribute to society by using your entrepreneurial genius and your political savvy to rebuild the ghetto nation and teach the youth options beyond the drug culture? Girl, he was like, yeah.
This morning, they join us live, Lena Waithe and Liza Jessie Peterson.
Such an honor to meet you.
Good to see you again. Good to see you again.
So wonderful. I know. It's, you go and you go. Please have. So I was wearing my sneakers before, and my homegirl came over and said, "You need to put on the tacones because there's some poor folks out there." So you got the.
But see, we sitting though.
That's all right.
We're
It's
hanging
all
out.
good. It's
How you
all
guys
good.
doing? Happy almost birthday, by the way.
Thank you so much.
What are you gonna do? Big plans?
To do not much.
Good. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
A good plan is no plan.
You do a lot.
I know I do a lot every day. I'll just chill out.
Just chill out.
What is chilling for you hanging out? Do you guys live in the city? You guys live in New York?
Do not, but you do.
I do. I live in Brooklyn.
Oh.
Yes.
Don't say Greenpoint.
Crown Heights.
Okay, because
Thank
Greenpoint is
you.
the stinkiest area in New York City.
Stinkiest city in stinkiest neighborhood in the city.
Look,
Oh
wow.
Thank God you're not there. Yeah.
We happy to be here.
Thank you. We're happy to be you. The Peculiar Patriot.
Yes.
Deeply important to you, personal connection. Talk about it, please.
Yes.
It's a one-woman show that addresses mass incarceration, but it's a love story. It's about, two women who have a long friendship, and one particular woman, the Peculiar Patriot, who really goes to see all of her friends and family members who are incarcerated, and she weaves a story and she weaves a quilt about the friendship and the love, and it's about how love navigates between barbed wire.
This is personal because you started working at Rikers at a pretty young age, right?
Yeah, in 1998.
And you were teaching poetry?
Yeah, I was teaching poetry to incarcerated adolescents at Rikers Island. I didn't even know that, Rikers Island had adolescents until I went. And, 3-week workshop turned into 3 years. And I became the poet in residence at Rikers Island. And that was my introduction into mass incarceration and what the whole system was all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you rope this lovely human being next to you into all of this? Or did she not have to rope you in at all?
She didn't have to do too much roping. I saw a clip of her on Kara Young's, the amazing Kara Young's social media on Instagram. And I recognized her from Def Poetry Jam. I remember that show. I remember a really dope poem she gave. So I knew who she was, but I was really moved by the imagery of her teaching young people how to write poetry and maybe even deliver it in the way that she naturally does. And so I just shared it. I shared it on my social media. I wanted people to see it. And then she DM'd me and said that a lot of people saw that clip because I shared it. And then she shared with me a beautiful short documentary called Angola, Can You Hear Us?
Yeah, Angola, do you hear us?
Do you hear us?
Yes.
And so I watched that, and I was moved by it, and I wanted to see this monumental show that got shut down while she was performing it at Angola. And I said, I want to see the show. And so an opportunity to put it up in New York Theater Workshop in association with National Black Theater, I said, let's do it. And so it's for a limited run. It's the last time it'll be seen. This is a come now or forever be upset that you didn't get to witness it. Yeah. And it's going from now until June 14th. Yep. So you have a short period of time to get tickets, and we suggest you show up, not just for this piece of work, but for the community, whether you look like us or know someone incarcerated or not. It's important that we show up for each other right now more than ever. Yes. And so that just made the work made me want to show up for Liza, and then as I saw the work, it made me want to just show up for my community even more.
I was reading the description of this, and it talks about how it deals with mass incarceration, how we're talking, and then roots in slavery, and then it says the word humor. How do you weave humor into these topics?
Yeah, that's a great question.
And what is the importance of it for it to register with people?
Well, I believe that laughter is medicine, and it makes the bitterness go down a little easier. And as humans, and especially as two girlfriends getting together, you know how we cut up, and we chit chat and we tell jokes.
Get your little kiki on.
Yes, exactly. Even in the midst of what could be a oppressive and horrific situation. we always find some humor to laugh at. Right. And that's what helps us get through. And so it was important for me as a writer to make sure that the humor and the laughter was woven throughout the play so that the levity would help the heaviness get through.
The equilibrium of it all.
Absolutely.
I love
and
that.
it is raucously funny.
I mean, and I think it's a tricky thing is you're trying to sell people for coming out of their homes and taking a night out. It's like, do you want to go see something about people who have lost their freedom in a way? But the truth is, we can't run away from our society and who we are. And this is a huge part of it. And what Liza does is she makes it accessible, she makes it human, she does make it humorous in a very human type of way. Yeah. And I've seen it twice. I just saw it again on Mother's Day yesterday, and it just always resonates, it always hits, and I always feel honored to be in the space while she's doing the work.
I love it.
It's funny watching this clip of your performances. You're so calm and mellow here, and then you're like, we can't hear what's going on, but you're just like...
You're going in.
Oh, she is a character. Betsy LaQuanda Ross is a character.
Not Betsy LaQuanda Ross.
Yes.
That's what you did there. You've also joined the cast of a little show. It's based on a city in the Midwest.
Come on.
I heard they have good pizza.
Yeah, we do.
I don't like their baseball team.
Don't worry about it.
Which one?
Uh-oh, I know we got two. She came over to my side of things.
Hold on.
Yes.
Let's see a clip.
Let's see a clip.
Oh, that's awesome.
Part of me wishes that I never got involved with Alicia.
Romantically?
Professionally.
You know they say mixing business with pleasure doesn't always end well.
You never mix business with pleasure?
Excuse me?
Ay, Dios mío.
We'll see him today.
Okay. What's going on here, madam?
My goodness.
Let's see, you can only give so much.
All right.
This is so
Look at
exciting.
her blushing. This is her first time.
I am blushing.
This is her first time seeing herself.
Is this the first time seeing yourself on TV? Like this?
On the show. She hasn't got a chance to see the episodes or clips yet. I don't even know if you have to do an ADR because, you know, your instrument, you pop it off. But once you do one ADR, maybe to fix a line, not because of you. So it's her first time seeing herself as Patience on The Chi with Jason Weaver. Yeah, look at you.
She's exciting.
Yeah, she plays Patience, a lawyer who's hired to help our guys, Shad and Victor, hopefully get out of jail, out of prison. And it was so interesting. You know, I wanted to really work with Liza on the TV side, and she just came in and brought such a beautiful breath of fresh air to the show, and also brought that fire and that activism and that unwillingness to let someone slip through the cracks. And so, Patience is such a wonderful addition to The Chi this season. Grateful to have Liza part of the cast.
I'm so grateful and honored to be a part of this tremendous show, this legacy, this dynasty, the Chi dynasty, and to come in on the last season is breathtaking.
You kill it.
Absolutely.
You're amazing on the show.
Yeah.
I
and
love
I
it.
can't wait to see it, and I can't wait for everyone to see it.
I can't wait to see you watching yourself. You just saw
I know.
You gotta voice note me after every episode.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a big moment.
Before we let you go, you're both involved in so many things.
Yeah.
Congratulations on all the Tony nominations for a little show, the Jellicle Ball.
Yes, cast the Jellicle Ball. Come see it.
You have planted a lot of trees in a lot of different places, so congratulations on having them all flourish.
Thank you so much.
She's an amazing farmer. She just plants seeds.
Look, we out here. You don't get a harvest if you don't plant seeds.
That's right. You gonna go to the Tonys?
I plan to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us
Win or
know.
lose, we already made history. We're really
right.
grateful.
Yes.
No. When she comes back, it's an excuse to come back and visit us.
It's cooler if you don't go and you win. And then you're like,
you know what? Okay,
who me?
I gotta
Don't listen to him. He's a pathological liar. Thank you both so much. Congratulations.
so much. Yes.
And please have a camera on her when she watches herself.
I'm gonna do that.
This is going to be like times 1,000.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
So
excited.
wonderful. Remind folks again, the Peculiar Patriot.
The Peculiar Patriot at New York Theater Workshop. We're going now until June 14th. Get your tickets. Come see it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We want to see you there.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Thank you both.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
We're just getting started here, in case you were wondering. A lot more ahead on New York Living. Get ready for a high-energy tribute to the choreography that shaped Broadway and Hollywood. In the new show, Gotta Dance, the cast is here. They're stepping out in style, Ben.
Very exciting. But first, get ready to hear that sizzle all summer long. May is National Barbecue Month, and we're learning how we can master the girl at home from a pit boss.
Great. Can't wait.
And it doesn't have, it's couscous. Apparently. It's not quinoa.
I've been searching
I've never seen you get this excited about food.
It's my favorite food.
Unbelievable.
Makes me sad.
All right, whether you grill using charcoal, wood, gas, or electricity, it's time to light it up in honor of National Barbecue Month. And lucky for us, we're celebrating with the New York City Barbecue Institution.
That's right. Virgil's Real Barbecue has been serving ribs, chicken, brisket, and pork to New Yorkers for more than 30 years. And joining us to show us how to barbecue like a grill master is pit boss Michael Conlon. Thank you for being here. Nice belt.
Look at that belt.
World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, that's a little thing we have going in between our two locations out
Excellent.
in Vegas and New York. In honor of Barbecue Month, we do a little battle every year between me and my compatriot Ramon out there.
If it means better barbecue for us, continue
That's
the battle.
the goal.
Continue the battle. We cannot grill in here for obvious reasons.
That's
we are
right.
inside, but can you walk us through barbecue? How do we do it in our backyards the way you do it at
Absolutely.
Virgil's?
We're not going to be able to.
There's
no
we
way.
could get close.
Get close.
Absolutely.
We'll get close.
So if you have a backyard, you're already ahead of the game. Right?
Right, true, very
Makes
true.
it a
right.
lot easier. Typically, most people are going to have a gas grill, which does make it a little hard to replicate what we do in a proper smokehouse.
Are you wood burning?
We are all wood burning. We use primarily oak, cherry, and apple. But what you
fancy.
can easily do at home if you have a gas grill is you get a little aluminum pan, some wood chips. You want to set that over one side of the grill on the burner.
Okay.
Turn your other side of your grill off. Cook your meat over there indirectly.
Okay.
It's going to turn your grill into like a little mini smoker.
Sweet.
Okay, hold up. I'm preheating because I have a gas grill. I'm preheating it to what, like 500?
You don't want to go that high.
Okay.
You might start grilling a little hot there.
Okay, so
now,
like 350.
Barbecue land, you're going to live around 225 to 250, really on the low and
Low and
side.
slow.
And I just get some wood chips
There you go. Just
Put
wood
them in a
chips
thing.
in a pan. That's it.
on the side that has the heat.
Correct.
Like a
And the
Duraflame.
protein's going to go on the other side.
You got it.
And I'm closing that pup because we want to create
Nailed
the...
it.
This is better than improv class. I love you just painted a picture. I want to tell you, okay, rubbing.
Thank
okay?
you, by
Yes.
the way.
No, my
rubbing
pleasure.
versus marinating.
Oh, yeah.
So do you like how long does it have to stay? Because like I'll rub or like I'll marinate and then throw it right in. Like it really matters how long you do it.
It absolutely does. So when you're marinating something, I got to go at least overnight, personally.
Fair.
When it comes to a rub, you really want to do the same thing. It's not so much about imparting more flavor into that meat, but it's going to give you that nice bark that you get on a barbecue. So for instance, our briskets, which are right here,
So good.
we rub these guys down 24 hours before we smoke it. That's going to pull a little salt and moisture out and form a pellicle.
Wow.
We're going to get a little scientific here.
Yeah.
But that pellicle is going to give you a nice tacky top that the bark is going to adhere to, and that's what gives you that little bit of crunch.
My gosh.
I'm learning so much.
I'm losing my mind. Can you,
Yes, let's run
This
down the
looks
whole
kind of
board.
healthy though. That looks kind of healthy.
Well, I figure, we want to avoid the heart attack halfway
Right.
through. So we do have some veg and some nice sides in here as well. So that's our cowboy caviar, one of our biggest hits. Really nice, crisp, light, clean corn, beans, black-eyed peas, cilantro. Just little acidic, kind of cuts through all that fat on the barbecue.
Right.
Super refreshing.
It's a good foil to all the
It is.
rich
And it makes you
protein.
feel better about yourself.
I like that. So, any other tips for folks grilling at home?
Absolutely. So if you can, and you have a yard, there's a little kind of picture of one right behind you, but those old school charcoal grills,
Yeah.
if you can get your hands on one of
Those
those,
are
the
good.
ones your grandpa used to
I've been
use.
making making fun of my father-in-law for having one.
Well, he knew what he was doing.
Really?
Absolutely.
Why should we? Because I have one and I don't use it.
So in that guy, instead of using the gas, you can actually light a full wood fire or a charcoal fire with chips on it.
You can use wood in those.
Absolutely,
I
you
love
can.
how we are pointing to
Yep.
something that is
I know.
not even
I
here.
love that you had the picture up
Get
there.
out of the
It was
way. Let me
perfect.
get out of the way of it.
You can put wood in one of these old
100%.
school charcoal fellas.
This
Absolutely.
animated picture.
In fact, one of those
Interesting.
is what I learned how to smoke on.
Is that
So
right?
Absolutely.
And now you
possible.
have that fancy belt, so you must know what
Well,
you're doing.
yeah.
Okay, anything else?
How do you not try out chicken?
So you want to, when you're cooking, that's part of why we're cooking low.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull all that moisture out.
Okay.
The marinade helps on these as well. So on our regular chicken here, which is our house rub and a little Dijon mustard, that kind of seals in, gives you a binder, and holds that moisture in.
I like that. So delicious. Mike, thank you so much for
Absolute pleasure.
this beautiful
Torturing
spread
us.
and giving us those tips.
Of course.
I will be using them.
And we'll be running all this for barbecue month.
Check out Virgil's Real Barbecue at its 2 New York locations in Times Square and on the Upper West Side.
Yep.